So hello and welcome to the podcast. Not the podcast, but it is kind of a podcast if you'd agree. This is the watch along for the season finale. This is the watch along for something very special. The UEFA Champions League final between an all English clash of Chelsea and Manchester City. As a United fan, it pains me, but it is the two elite teams in the competition in the end game. And I'm excited for what appears to be a battle of the tactics, a battle of the minds, and something very exquisite is about to follow. So do tune in for the rest of the match. Thank you for the overwhelming response on the other night for my first watch along. Gave me a lot of confidence, and I just want to build up from there. So I've got my grub. As you can see, I've got my beverage, and we're all set to go. By the way, if you're planning to super chat me, as you can read over here, all super chat tonight will be going to charity relief fund for the Yas cyclone that we had recently in the coastal parts of Bengal. So I thought I'd play my part. So you can donate to GPay, Paytm, PhonePe in this number, and I assure you with proof I'll send all of what you donate tonight to that charity, to Blograna Fans of Bengal, to BFB, who are organizing the whole relief fund. So do just do your part. I've done mine. So let's see what happens. Let me just call up on a few friends. Chalo. I hope the comment section are lit right now. Comment section is still lit. Hope the Wi-Fi problems is fixed. The Wi-Fi problem is fixed. You can see there is no problem right now. It is streaming smooth. Great decision to donate the amount, Arnav. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Means a lot. It's my responsibility as a human being. It's my duty as a human being to give back to what the love you have shown me. And if you know me, I did for the Amphan Relief Fund. I have done for another United channel another United page that I was associated with in college. There are a lot of stories as well, which is a heartbreaking one especially. So I did my part, and I've always been there to give back to the community. And I hope everything that you guys donate tonight will be going straight to that relief fund. Thank you BFB for organizing this in a medium. Neil, you are blessed. You need money, still you donating. I'm blessed. The fact that I've been out of a job is, I've talked about that, but because of God's grace, my father and my mother are still in working capacity, and they have supported me immensely. Awesome. Thanks to them for giving me this chance, giving me a break from the professional source and supporting me to do this work. I'm tearing up. So amazing, really amazing the support they have shown me. Still, I'm looking for a job here and there. I want to do this, want to do that part-time, want to continue this as well. So do hit that like, do hit that subscribe if you're new, do share this. Want as many as of you guys to come in and support the cause, support the stream. And it's been amazing. It's been ethereal. I'll have a drink first. That's soothing. The background looks wonderful. Good job. Thank you so much. Thank you. Means a lot. Abradipda, keep up the good job. Thank you so much. May the best team win. All the podcasts are going on. I'm watching on Jio TV, by the way. So if you see my setup, so there's a green screen. You can obviously imagine. I'm watching on one phone, on my mother's phone. One phone is there as the webcam, because who else would get better quality? The fact you need money, still donating will make me emotional. Yeah, no worries. I will earn money. So Prakhar says supporting Chelsea tonight. I'm a neutral. I'll be diplomatic over here, Prakhar. So as a United fan, I don't want to see anyone win, but I want to see quality football tonight. I want to see quality football. And Pep Guardiola I was very naive. If you'd asked me 10 years back, I'd lambast them both on social media. But tonight it's something different. But let's see. Let's hope the best team wins. That's what I'm hoping for. An entertaining match. I'm supporting nobody. I'm here to guide you with the exquisite commentary, with the exquisite niches, and with my exquisite beverage, and want to share this platform with all of you. Okay. So let's have a look at the lineups first. So, So just a second. So this is the Manchester City team that has been put forward. Manchester City start with Ederson Morales on goal, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Ruben Dias, Alexander Zinchenko. Quite a surprise Ben Mendy is starting or isn't starting based on the Man City games that I do and do not watch. But what surprised me is there's no Rodri or there is no Fernandinho in the team. Who is the defensive midfielder? who is the bloody defensive midfielder in the team? So Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan and Bernardo Silva start up in the flanks. Probably they'll switch sides. Bernardo will be playing from the rightish side. Riyad Mahrez has a fantastic season. Raheem Sterling up top in the false nine-ish position. And Phil Foden, the generational talent from England, starts again. So let's have the Chelsea lineups. The Chelsea lineups is like this. So Mendy starts on goal. Probably Azpilicueta, one football has got it wrong and took it from there. Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva and Antonio Rudiger in that three-man backline for Chelsea for Thomas Tuchel as always. Reece James, Kante, Jorginho and Ben Chilwell make up the midfield and the wing-back slots. Mason Mount, Kai Havertz and Timo Werner up top. Hakim Ziyech not starting is something that is a bother for me, considering the way he operates in those half spaces that you can hit Manchester City with. But do leave me on the comments that if you are happy with the lineup. Okay. Can Timo Werner make a stunning comeback tonight? Or no, I think it's Timo Werner's redemption arc. I think that it's like a Torres mold, like he will score and all of the season will be forgiven and forgotten, and we'll talk about how he has around highest goal getter and the highest assist maker for Chelsea. Khaled says, wouldn't be a boring final. Tuchel versus Pep will be a very interesting one. Definitely, even if it's a low scoring one, we'll see a lot of chances being created. And the fact that they are setting up, Manchester City has set up a very attacking side. They're going for the kill from minute one. From minute one, they are going absolutely for the kill. See, the likes of Gundogan, who mind games again by Pep Guardiola, was seen limping before the leaks were there, and he's starting as a holding midfielder. I don't know where Rodri will come in or won't come in. Maybe Rodri will come in to show up the match in the dying embers if Manchester City are leading at that stage. But I do think Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva, I don't see a natural holding midfielder there. Gundogan can do the job, but specialists like Rodri and Fernandinho, it's a hard choice for them missing out. It's definitely a hard choice. So that's pretty much about it about the lineup. So do tell me, what have you guys been up to? Do tell me. Pulisic and Ziyech will come on at some point. Definitely Pulisic, we'll see Pulisic and Ziyech coming in because if Chelsea need the goals. And by the way, the decision that let's say the UEFA panel took, that there will be no away legs. Barcelona fans are very happy, I'm sure about that. They are the disasters of the second leg. But what do you think? What are your thoughts basically? Do you think for 54 years this trend has continued, the away goals rule? Probably this happened because the away sides defending a lead would basically create muddy pitches to let the opposition not play at all. Then came hoofball and all football evolved. So do you think this is a good decision? Because it's always a thrill having a two-legged competition, and this is European football is the only competition that we get some such kind of a spectacle. And we have seen the likes of Roma, the likes of Liverpool. Those stories wouldn't have never been foiled if you had one-legged ties. And whom are you going to play at home? Whom do you know? Come on, let's see. I'll have the stats go on the way. Still 22 minutes to go for the match. Anyway, someone tell me if the internet settings are all right. Someone do tell me if the internet settings are all right. What about Cancelo and Aguero? Aguero, it says swan song, the king of Manchester City, and he came in as a young striker, world-class potential striker, and he's leaving a legend. He's leaving a legend, and he'll soon go into the Hall of Fame. And it's definitely something that we are going to see in the coming times. Prakhar says thrill of winning, drawing and losing in the same match will go away. Definitely, all those memes. Real Madrid won, lost and draw, and the Juventus won, lost and draw, and still could not progress. So that those things will go away. The memes will go away. Do share this stream, guys, so that we can have other people coming in and we can have other people donate to the cause. Again, a reminder: all of your donations, all of your super chat will be going into the charity as determined over here. You can see up top Prakhar Raghuvanshi says last few games have not been good for Chelsea. I think it will be an easy win for City, just like how Liverpool easily destroyed Spurs few seasons back. Prakhar, let's say that a cup final match, you see a wily Pep Guardiola, and like I don't know, someone said that from the Man City players' berth that only Manchester City can stop them from winning the Champions League final. I don't know if Pep has gone all Pep again and made all those decisions like in a hoof of a thought that he does things like that. He is known for things like that. I don't know if he's outdid himself or if this is a tactical masterclass. But it's Pep Guardiola after all. If there aren't experiments or FPL killer vibes, it's not a Manchester City lineup. Thank you all. Perfect. It's all right. Thank God the internet connections is still there. Not any problem. Shout out to Shautik who actually helped me in determining the whole thing, in figuring out the whole thing. So that's pretty much gonna be what we are going to talk about. Not pretty much, we're just starting basically. Oh my God. Thomas Tuchel is giving his, probably we are watching the pre-match thingy. The pre-match thing is going on. Still 19 minutes to go. He made the experiment by not playing a DM. That's what I was talking about, Prakhar. That it's Pep Guardiola who can stop Pep Guardiola from winning this. And Tuchel has gone with his favored lineup, and Pep Guardiola has gone with his ideology, philosophy. We cannot actually decide what is going on in Pep Guardiola's head, can we? Because it's such a palindrome of a saga that you don't know what he's thinking. It might be a genius outcome. He even played 5 forwards against Chelsea the last time because it's Manchester City and they can do it. That's just pretty much about it. That it's so hilarious, right? It's so hilarious, man. Truly. Looking for the audience as usual. People are busy right now. Leroy Sané actually tweets that good luck boys, get the trophy. Leroy Sané is with Manchester City. Not playing a CDM is like a wannabe plan B for Josep Guardiola. Kante, I don't know what Kante is going to be, how Kante is going to feature in this saga or in this segment, but we'll keep seeing, we'll keep watching as always. By the way, guys, I was talking to Amay who has a channel, Indian Guy Talks BS. You'll see me very soon on a Man United season review that's coming over there. So he's talking about a Discord server uplink that I have a Discord server. I do actually have a Discord server. You guys want to join that? Do tell me in the comments if you want to Discord. I'll link it in the future videos. It's in the same name, Netflix Football on Discord. So if you'd like to join, do hit me up. I'll start linking them in the description. By the way, you can follow us all down below, going down in the ticker below, my other socials, to get yourself on the platform of podcasts that I've been quite acquainted with very recently. So chal raha hai abhi yahi. Baad baki what's going on? Okay, the fans are back. That's a pretty good sight. It's pretty good sight to see Manchester City have fans. Don't banter me. Don't batter me. Oh my God. So lovely City ladies. The cameraman as always as pervy as usual. This is IPL vibes all over again. Come on. Wrap some grub in between. But still, I'm concerned about the City midfield. 3 central midfielders come attacking midfielders. If N'Golo Conte is running with the ball, who's going there and stopping him? Who's going there and putting in the challenges? An Ilkay Gundogan? I don't think so. A Kevin De Bruyne? I don't think so. He can, but I don't think so. Bernardo Silva? Absolutely not. I don't think so. So who's going there? Has Pep Guardiola, tell me in the comments, has Pep Guardiola already thought that Chelsea are going to defend deep and they're going to have all the ball, and so they'll start playing in the Chelsea half all of the first half? And I think if Pep Guardiola is doing that, they're mistaken. I think he's always a tactician, one of the best in the world, but I think he's taken it a bit too far. I think he has taken it a bit too far. Things like this always hamper you. My stream has stuck. Manchester City have to rent fans as well. Savage is always, Prakhar. Savage is always. Oh my god. My Jio TV has suddenly stopped working. Please, उस internet काम नहीं कर रहा था. Coca-Cola. It's Pepsi, by the way. It's Pepsi. Champions League final is sponsored by Pepsi and Lay's. I couldn't get hold of Lay's because of the pandemic situation and woke up very late. So all I had was Pepsi. Not branding issues के लिए मैं नहीं दिखा रहा हूँ. Nobody has sponsored me. So you got to pay that fine. You got to pay that tax. Why is night out starting? Sony 10 is back. Yeah, we're back. We're back with the stream. Champions League is something that we United fans had hoped to come back to. We United fans hoped that we could progress in this stage, and it meant a lot to us that when we defeated PSG, when we defeated Leipzig 5-0 of all score lines possible. 5-0 to Leipzig was a dream because of how Julian Nagelsmann was highly rated, now how Dayot Upamecano faltered in that match, but we lost in Istanbul of Başakşehir, and one formal loss. Like we got 2 wins on the trot. We lost one again. Just need 1 point out of the last 2 matches and we faltered. It was a story of again yet so close, but still too far. If another Aguero might pass out. Oh my god, Obradip, it's taking the piss right now. It's taking the piss. We discussed it is how the Aguero moment as a United fan, as a lifelong United fan, still haunts me. But on the neutral side of things, that is a classic, iconic moment of the Premier League. Will go down as the classic, one of the most classic moments to have ever graced the Premier League. Martin Tyler losing his voice. The other time he did was when Martial scored against Liverpool. But the Aguero moment will definitely. It was sweet gesture by Martin Tyler presenting Sergio Aguero with the match notes of that particular day in framed, and he'll be a Hall of Famer. Good. Okay, the trophy is being carried out. It's a lovely sight, the UCL trophy, and we have been last in the final in 2011. It's a lot. It's 10 years that Manchester United have made an appearance on one of the best nights in club football possible. Stadium in Porto is looking absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Tears of joy. Tears of joy. The pre-match anthems are going on. Lovely fireworks, by the way, all around the field. Dreading that the side in red that I do adore is not featuring in this, and we were so close. Everything is fantastic. City to win, Zidane to Man United. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. Not in a million years. Never happening. It's hot tonight. The last time I did the watch along was the Europa League final. Yeah, don't, I'm reminding myself. It was a cool night, but it's again closing the doors and the windows to avoid any sound, unnecessary sound pollution. This is something that definitely will be a struggle. Hmm. Fireworks are amazing. Fireworks coming on are amazing at this point of time. Match T. What is the match T? The conflict of Villarreal players taking the confidence of Villarreal players taking the penalty was amazing. Absolutely, it was slamming like, yeah, man. And United were all like, the opening ceremony is going on. It's DJ Marshmallow with the sound. I'll leave you to it. ম্যাচটা কোনায় ছোট করে চালিয়ে দে এখন ছোট করে। Are you mad? You get my channel, my channel, and I will end up both in jail. It's illegal. Otherwise, anybody would have done it. Okay, guys, tell me, how much do you think Ben Chilwell and Reece James were starting as wingbacks for Chelsea tonight? Because they have been on the scoring end of things. Chelsea had their goal ruled out last minute against Leicester City in the FA Cup final. But do you think that we'd see more of those against Manchester City? Do you think that we'll see something of that sort? Tell me in the comments. जेल नहीं पे सिर्फ स्ट्राइक पड़ता है. I know क्या पड़ता है, but I'm not ready to take that risk, and this is a watch along. Something I don't want to experiment because of reaching so far here. And YouTube has their guidelines. YouTube has what in their favor, what they're going to say. So I'm not taking any risks. Chalo. No, but it is illegal. It is illegal. It is illegal actually displaying all those things. Reece James. Manish is here. Prakhar says, Prakhar so ja jaake. My God. Not happening. Not happening. Absolutely not happening. Do support this watch along, and again, the all that you donate, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1000, 4000, 5000, anything and everything will go on to charity. As you can see over here, everything will go on to charity. I'll give you proof. I'll be posting everything, and I'll appreciate your support on this, because it's time to give back to the community. It's time to give back to the community. BJ Marshmallows still going on. The cup with the X's. Total Watch Dogs kind of a feeling. भाई इस तरह दिखाना जवाब दे दूं, हमारे मैसेज का जवाब दे दूं. I can't understand you basically. Ronaldo to Manchester United, not happening, not happening. First goal, which team will score? I think Chelsea will score first. I think Chelsea will score first. It will be a cagey affair. In my opinion, City winning this with 2 second half goals. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Chelsea will be the one scoring first. I do think so. You can't read. No, bhai, I can't read. The way that you have written, it's very difficult to read. Huh. Gundogan will be the most important player for Man City. Prabhat, I think Bernardo Silva holds the key. We know Gundogan will be in his position. We know Gundogan will be in his favorite slot of a holding kind of a deep lying playmaker as he likes to play, as he had played, making late runs into the box. But I think Bernardo Silva holds the key on how he plays, on where his positioning is, and where Manchester City would be deploying him. So I think Bernardo Silva, more than Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva holds the key for tonight's match. Ellison told he will take penalty. Maybe Chelsea will not score any. I don't think so. Chelsea, I do feel Chelsea will be scoring first. I have a feeling Chelsea will be scoring first, and it is going to be either of the fullbacks, because City will leave space out wide. See the players arriving on the pitch. Walking past the trophy. Didier Drogba has a special message. Pep himself said it's very tough to face Chelsea. Pep will say something like that because it's Pep Guardiola and he's a very respectable manager. Doesn't talk shit, doesn't blabber shit at any point of time. Tuchel will do wonders in the Premier League next year. Probably even I fear that. The anthem of the Champions League is playing. Such a lovely sight to see. Such a lovely sight to see. Because Tuchel is a mastermind of a tactician. He'll get his players. He'll get rid of the players he doesn't want. Probably get another striker. There have been talks about Romelu Lukaku coming back to Chelsea in his prime because Antonio Conte has left, and Lukaku definitely wanted to stay with Antonio Conte. And With Thomas Tuchel, I think Chelsea would be vying for the Premier League spot. United would be having it difficult because all of the teams are getting the transfer targets done before the Euros, and I think United, if we leave it that late into the transfer market, I think it's going to be curtains and it's going to be repeat of the last season. The toss has been decided. See the final lineups. Mendy on goal for Chelsea, Reece James, Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Chilwell, Kai Havertz, Jorginho, Kante, Mason Mount and Timo Werner up top for Chelsea. City lineup, as I've already discussed: Ederson on goal, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Ruben Dias, Alexander Zinchenko, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Raheem Sterling and Riyad Mahrez. So the match is almost underway. Let me get my timer started. When it starts, Phil Foden and Kai Havertz, a pre-match jiggle over there. Phil Foden fist bumping the referee. Manchester City will be kicking off the game from right to left, as usual. See the light blue and the dark blue. Sailors of Manchester versus the Lions from London. Let's see. Let's hope for a big game. Taking the knee in support of no room for racism. Absolutely no room for racism. Whether you win or lose the match, there is no room for racism at all. Players taking the knee. Beautiful gesture before the audience of 1 million in this Champions League final. What a stage to showcase the support. So we are almost ready to kick off and we're live. We have kicked off and Manchester City straight into attack as you'd expect. No hassling and hurrying about. Absolutely no hassling and hurrying about. Who could be Real Madrid's next manager? Just asking. I think it's Antonio Conte. I think it's Antonio Conte. There's only one name. That's Antonio Conte. Okay. City dribbling inside the box. And Chelsea clear it. City are relentless. As we discussed, they'll be playing in Chelsea's half. Raheem Sterling starting out wide left. Phil Foden probably starting down the middle. Zinchenko with some nice footwork over there. Playing it back. Ruben Dias has been completely amazing. Completely amazing. Sensational. Absolutely sensational Ruben Dias. What a season he is having. Josep Pep Guardiola with his looks, praying, whatever you might call it. City with all the possession in the starting 2 minutes of the game. Thomas Tuchel always as expected and as jolly on the touchline with his animated gestures and figures. Interesting to see the position of Gundogan over there. It's right on Jorginho, right. The man marking is right on Jorginho. So probably Gundogan has been there to do a man-to-man job on Jorginho, and probably Kante they played Bernardo Silva, Man City, to probably put Kante at bay. So that tricky, wily old customer Bernardo Silva that he is, Pep is probably taking out of the game. Timo Werner with a nice touch. Out on the wings, gets thrown. Good defending by John Stones. Didn't let that ball come in at all. City fouling Chelsea in their half. Too much aggressive. Bernardo Silva's position. He's playing towards the left. Probably a David Silva-esque position that he used to play when he was playing at the Kevin De Bruyne towards the right. Bernardo Silva playing the David Silva role tonight. So let's see. Still Gundogan gives, I think City have overplayed it a bit. But at the moment of time, Chelsea cannot get out of their own half. There was just, okay, Warner is dribbling. Kante was dribbling out to Reece James. Nice ball to Timo Werner. Timo Werner, what does he do? Swivels it back to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz dribbles past his way and it's to Ederson. Very good build-up play by Chelsea. Breaking at pace. Kai Havertz, wonderful feet. Wonderful feet. What a tackle by Ruben Dias. Man of the hour. Player of the season. Man of the hour, player of the season. Absolutely amazing. Playing the ball in their own half, Man City taking the time to build up on this attack. By the way, if you're new, do hit that subscribe button, would be amazing. All your support counts. Chelsea pressing very well, very well. The counter pressing has been amazing. Chelsea pressing very well. See the supporters in full gallants and cries. Ben Chilwell not giving Riyad Mahrez an inch of space. If there was social distancing, that would be total violation of that. Tried a quick switch of play, cut out by Thiago Silva. Ben Chilwell is on his motorbike, taking on Kyle Walker. That's not an easy race to win. Bernardo Silva going all the way back. Now that's a side that you've not seen very recently. Nice dribbling, very nice dribbling. City on the attack. Kyle Walker trying to get in the better, and he has got the better of Thiago Silva, but he has fouled him. Controversial, very controversial. Didn't see any malice in there. Absolutely didn't see any malice in there. Phil Foden. City playing some neat stuff. Even though there's not been many chances created on goal, but there's an absolute beautiful football on display. Chelsea can't get the ball. Absolutely cannot get the ball. Start again with Ederson. And it looks like Man City, do they have a corner? Ederson being the deep lying playmaker, hoggling the ball over the top. Raheem Sterling's touch lets him down. Tries a back heel. Almost getting it in. They do have a corner which Phil Foden takes. Oh, Callan defending by Chelsea. That's a foul. Zinchenko hassled Thiago Silva onto the floor. Almost a good touch there. Not everybody's Marcus Rashford, Raheem. Not everybody's Marcus Rashford. Still Man City with the ball. It's relentless football. It's relentless. Absolutely relentless football. Relentless attacking by Man City. Chelsea up through the attack. Nice one-touch play. It cuts back in. Timo Werner. Almost. And John Stones clears. City get away with one. City get away with one. Now City on the counter. Raheem Sterling. Raheem bloody Sterling. Almost. Oh my God. Oh, they almost get it in. Still City on the attack. Zinchenko prying. So how quickly they move the ball in around the penalty box. It's just sublime. Sterling trying a neat 1-2 there, but unsucceeding. Chelsea gets a throw in. Zinchenko brought down to the ground. Timo Werner, that chance, cannot scuff that. Cannot scuff that. Ten minutes played of the Champions League final, and it's all Manchester City. It's all Manchester City. Cannot see any way past this, can you? I cannot. It's been cagey. Both sides have had brilliant chances, but as you'd expect, Timo Werner couldn't. I think that there would be a Timo Werner moment. There is going to be a Timo Werner moment. That isn't a foul. Timo Werner keeps the ball in play. He's more often played through the right. Kante in the box and could not control it. Now City will exploit that space. They're like in a flash out of their own box into the opposition half. But Chelsea do well to counter actually. Chelsea on the attack, and it's offside. Ben Chilwell heaving and hustling. N'Golo Kante's touch let him down. Just was unlucky. Timo Werner miss and the N'Golo Kante one just was unlucky. How do you feel? How do you feel the first 15 odd minutes have been? Do tell me in the comments, guys. What is a watch along without some discussion, without some banter? Probably Chelsea could do with a Harry Maguire, couldn't they? Just kidding, just kidding, just busting your balls, man. City with 64% possession. Till right now, 64% possession. It's immense in a Champions League final. Absolutely bloody immense. Chelsea on the attack. Timo Werner. What a chance. What a chance. Brilliant play. And Timo Werner just had to pick the other side. Now Chelsea move forward. Chelsea move forward. Timo Werner. It's the side netting. It's the side netting. Very unlucky by Chelsea. They've got a corner to defend. Whips it in and Ederson gathers. City on the break. Lovely feet, but expert defending by Thiago Silva. Kevin De Bruyne didn't have a sniff. Stones তো আজ ভালোই শেখো হয়ে গেছে, definitely. Devrat, thanks for joining in. Hey man. City playing pretty well. It's all City. Around 65% of the ball. It's all Manchester City. Do tell me, how do you like the quality of the watch along? If I have to improve anything. Almost tried a through ball, got through. Oh, lovely feet. City are going for the kill. Mason Mount. What a ball. What a lovely ball. Ben Chilwell. N'Golo Kante. Heads it wide. Good counter-attack football by Chelsea. The wing-backs overlapping. Ben Chilwell has been absolutely smashing. What a ball. And unlucky for N'Golo Kante. Just, he's not the man. He's the right man at the wrong position. You don't want him at the end of the box. In a tussle with the head. Chelsea have been amazing. Orgola says that. Chelsea have been pretty damn good, but it's all Man City. 65% possession is no joke in a Champions League final. By the top 4 sides in the Premier League, first versus fourth. Now City are slowing down the tempo of the game. Shantan says Timo finished korte pache na. When has Timo Werner finished this whole season? He has finished his season, but cannot still learn to finish. Rob says doing a great job, Neil. Nice commentary. Keep up the energy. As always, there for you guys. Football 24/7 is a commitment that I pledge to you. That would be amazing. Ayush says, tell something new. My only moderator who comes in once in a while. Yeah, Warner is getting in those spaces. He's finding those spaces, finding those channels, making those runs, but not quite. Golden chances, 2 golden chances in a Champions League final. Too much, I think. By the way, any of you guys wanting to super chat me would be amazing. All of that will be going into donation for the Yash Relief Fund, post-cyclone relief fund hitting coastal Bengal. It's up there. It's up. The numbers are up there. Anytime you want, any amount you want, 10, 20, 50,000, 4,000, 5,000, anything you want would be amazing. Would be lovely if Warner scores the winner. Perfect footballing saga. Absolutely. Or Torres saga all over again. See, Sergio Aguero looking on from the bench. It's his last match for the Sky Blues, the Sailors from Manchester. And he said, and it's a cliche that he said that he'd not leave Manchester City unless he won the Champions League. And what a poet's tale that has ensued this season. And under circumstances, I think it's the perfect swan song for him to lift the trophy and go on. But I think Chelsea have other plans. Don't you think so? 20 minutes gone. Still 0-0. City having the majority of the ball. Dominating possession. What a cutout by Mason Mount. Even though Man City have the ball, Chelsea played some lovely stuff. Just the finishing's not been there. Now Raheem Sterling is darting. Raheem Sterling plays it out to Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, and it's a corner. Lovely last ditch challenge coming in. I guess it's from Thiago Silva. Last ditch challenge. City, it's there one flash, 1, 2, 3 pass and they've found space. 3, 4, 5 men darting with the ball against a 3v4 situation. Kevin De Bruyne, I think, took one extra touch, but it's Kevin De Bruyne after all. Whom do you blame? Chelsea building out of the half. Cesar Azpilicueta out wide to Reece James. Shifts in. Timo Werner with the ball. 3 men cutting in. What a ball by Reece James, and it's cut out by Ruben Dias. The man of the hour, the man of the moment. Do you think Ruben Dias has had a better season than Virgil van Dijk? It's up to debate. They won the Premier League, in the Champions League final. I think he's been a better signing or he has had a better season than Van Dijk. Can he be called a better defender than Virgil van Dijk? Monk says, if you have to pick one player for your team, who would it be, Henry or Aguero? You know my answer. It's definitely going to be Henry. It's definitely going to be Henry. Because I was almost an Arsenal fan before I decided to split my allegiance for the Red Devils. So definitely it's gonna be Thierry Henry. Played on a much difficult side. Sergio Aguero on the other side has been one of the greatest of the Premier Leagues that we have ever seen. I've seen a lot, and Sergio Aguero is already in conversation with the ones that are in the Hall of Famers. Aditya says Warner and Sterling showing their glimpses in the first 20 minutes. Aditya is taking the piss. Aditya is taking the piss. Guys, do share this stream. Would appreciate all of you guys joining in with your friends. All the chats that you're having in your WhatsApp groups. Appreciate it if you'd have it here. It would be amazing to connect with all of you and to watch. Since we cannot have a screening, right? This is the only way that we can watch the games. Ederson has his long balls. My God. Incoming Liverpool fans bombarding your YouTube on that particular comment. Let them. I'll have some Nimki. That's a foul. Chelsea get a foul. Chelsea get a free kick on the rightish side of the box. Whips in a ball in, but Reece James has it and he plays it back. Nothing much in coming in front of goal for both sides. Edward Mendy loops in the ball. I think City will have it. Head pin ball, but City are at it right now. Kevin De Bruyne with the ball. Decides to lay it off back. We are losing this. Chelsea clearly the better team so far. I think Shanmugha, it's been evenly poised. Both teams playing out their game plans. Look at KDB's boots. I have to look at them. But I'll first look at Raheem Sterling running past Reece James and Reece James cutting it off. Settling for a goal kick, it seems. Beautiful turn of pace there by Raheem Sterling. The way he runs reminds me of a chicken. KDB's boots are electric, like the referee. Sterling is like this. Like, why, man? Like, it's like this. Oh, almost. Rudiger with a defining challenge over there. Phil Foden almost. Last man challenge. What a challenge. What a finish would it have been outside of the boot at Trivela. Young Phil Foden. Both team with the defenses up pretty well. Timo Werner cannot keep it on play. And it's a Man City throw in. What a chance, man. What a chance. Phil Foden could have rewritten his own dream saga with that finish in the biggest stage of European football. It's all KG. Here and there, here and there, here and there. Both teams cautious out, but City aren't leaving any men behind while pressing. Obviously opens the gaps for the likes of people to drop in, and Man City want that. They want Chelsea players to drop in so that the defense pushes up high, and the defense has space to catch up with them. It's offside. You'll see Mason Mount coming in and then running in behind. You'll see those. Thank you for 20 likes, guys. Would like to reach the 50 mark like last time. Definitely would like to reach those heights. It was an amazing broadcast. Come on, Man City don't have fans. United got me 4K views and Man City fans. Come on. Shanmuga, if you're there, tag your Man City fans. Bring them on to the watch along. City on the break. They cover it. Raheem Sterling couldn't get it. The first half hour, KG from both ends. Better than my internet connection that was there last time around. Kevin De Bruyne hustling and harrying, but cannot just find space across that. Thomas Tuchel planted 3-man of a back. Almost got them, and my God, couldn't get a touch from that Kyle Walker cutback. Chelsea poise, and with poise, everybody's tensed, everybody's nervous. City get a free kick. Take it quickly. Kevin De Bruyne scheming, and Jorginho cuts it off. Reece James starts it over. Lovely turn there, almost gets away, but City with the relentless pressing get it back. Now with Kyle Walker, tries to go past the defense. Rudiger is there to cut it off. Now Ben Chilwell, Timo Werner is making that run, but decides not to take that option. Quick stat attack. Chelsea have gone from 65%, Man City have gone from 65% possession to 59%. Chelsea have gone that 3 shots total for both of them, 1 shot on target for each. That's pretty much that we are having at the moment right now. I'll update you more pretty soon. Chelsea on the counter. Reece James having green grass ahead of him. Reece James, does he unleash one? Mason Mount looks for options. N'Golo Kante, Azpilicueta joining the attack. City defense is too rigid, too hustling and harrying in their man mark kind of play, in the zonal man mark of what the term is. Chelsea and just cannot find a way to penetrate that defense. They did it twice, but Timo Werner scuffed beautiful chances. What a ball! And what a header by Kyle Walker. Back to his goalkeeper Ederson. How long, guys? How long do you think can City actually take this approach of this box to box, tremendous box to box notion that they have? They're pressing all at once. They're going in for the kill all at once. They're defending with all their might all at once. So do you think, even though I think Pep Guardiola will make 5 substitutions, but I don't think City can put up with this kind of all-round play at all these times. It's pretty difficult. Pretty difficult. Somebody gets a yellow card. For what? Gundogan gets booked. Why? Why? That was nasty. That was nasty on Mason Mount. The spectators having a laugh about it. They're having a water break, it seems, because of the injury. Pep Guardiola doing the Koi Mil Gaya steps on the pitch line. As usual. Olivier Giroud is warming up. Does that mean it's curtains for Timo Werner? Time will tell. Thiago Silva against Phil Foden is a total mismatch. Total mismatch. I think Chelsea are having the better start. They have had the better start out of their respective game plans that they had decided. City are City, trying to overplay things, but they have been there and thereabouts. Timo Werner has missed 2 glorious chances, but again, City again poising. Just cannot break through that deep blue wall, the royal blue wall. Okay, Chelsea on the counter attack. N'Golo Kante steals off the ball. He's running through the midfield. They have the numbers. Kai Havertz. Oh, what a challenge. What a challenge. What a challenge. Now City are on the break. It's a 4v6 situation. Kevin De Bruyne has the ball. Riyad Mahrez jiggling his way, dancing around, leaving him for dead, and it's straight to Edouard Mendy. Good collection. Game is heating up, guys. Game is heating up. Riyad Mahrez with his right boot, white right boots, was amazing. Kai Havertz almost. What a challenge by Ruben Dias. Thiago Silva looks in a spot of bother. That's not a good sign. Shanmuga is still scared. No, man, you're not bottling the final. It's way too early. It's just 37 minutes in the game. Chelsea actually bringing on the first substitution of the match. Thiago Silva, I think Thiago Silva's final is over. Thiago Silva's final is over. Tweak something, probably tweaked something. Absolutely don't like to see this. With the Copa America coming up, he'll be a rock in the Brazilian defense. Chelsea fans applauding him. It's even I applaud him. He's a warrior. He's a warrior. Doesn't deserve to go out on this way. Doesn't absolutely deserve to go out in this way. Anders Christensen coming in. Let's see how much of an effect that has on the game plan that Tuchel deserved. And Thiago Silva was a rock, as a rock part of it. I think there's no reshuffle. There's a like-for-like substitution. Anders Christensen slots in right at the center of the three-man defense. Chelsea put that long ball in. Timo Werner tried to play the man the first time, didn't succeed. So much stop and start, so much. Both team trying to actually go for very quick counters. Not taking the time on the ball. Reece James has it on the right wing. Again back to Reece James almost, but Chelsea get the throw in. Both fans are silent. Both fans are silent. It's been a cagey match. Not gonna lie, it's been a very cagey match. Players are tiring already for Man City, it seems. Don't know what Pep Guardiola has up on his sleeve, but never cease to wonder, do you? Timo Werner puts it in. Kai Havertz scores. It's 1-0. I was just looking at the defensive shambles that were happening. Chelsea score. Out of everything was happening, Chelsea score. That's a goal. Chelsea score. My God, need to look at the replay. I was looking at the comments. Long ball from Edouard Mendy. One touch play. What a pass. Ederson, my God. 1-0 to Chelsea. Kai Havertz, German prodigy. Even that was a handball. My God, Ederson should have stayed on the line. What a stupid goal to concede. 1-0 to Chelsea. Kai Havertz. Right before halftime, killer blow for Man City. Killer blow for Man City. Chelsea fans are wilding. Chelsea fans are wilding. Stupid how Man City conceded the goal. Absolutely undeserving. Ederson is always seen against Man United lots of times how Ederson has absolutely fudged up. If it was David De Gea, if that was David De Gea, you guys would have bitten his head off. But Ederson plays for Man City and another day he's safe. Chelsea on the attack once more. Neat stuff, neat stuff. What a ball that was. Dream of a ball. And positioning. Man City are known to be caught on counters in their possession. It's directly a leaf out of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's book that Chelsea tend to employ on these counter attacks. Swift one touch play and making the third man run. Deadly. What a finish as well from young Kai. Chelsea fans are ecstatic. Got that prediction right. Chelsea will score in the first half. 3 minutes of added on time. Chelsea fans are wilding right now. Can they make it 2-0 before halftime? Can they? Playing some neat stuff. N'Golo Conte with a drizzled ball in. Timo Werner hashes that out. So excited to get on the score sheet that misjudged all the time and the space that he didn't have. And just a weak effort on goal. Thiago Silva must be a happy man watching on from the bench that his side has taken the lead right before halftime, and that's a killer blow. It's a killer blow for anyone. Or can City get back before halftime? But at this rate, doesn't look likely. Maybe the second half probably we'll see a different Manchester City. Predicted first half, Chelsea will take the lead. That's come true. Let's see what happens in the second half. King Aguero. Can this be another Aguero moment, guys? Rudiger looks like Bane as always. Man City with one final push before halftime. Chelsea pretty well doing that job defensively very well. Very well. Till now the Chelsea defense has not budged. Rudiger has been absolutely a monster in defense. Absolute monster in defense. Yet City charged through. There's chance for counter and it's half time. Pep Guardiola disappears into the tunnel. That's pretty much half time. 1-0 Chelsea. with the lead. Kai Havertz scoring on the 42nd minute. The hash of an error from Ederson. What a mistake that was. And you know Ederson, that he's going to have these kind of things with him. There's something hereditary that comes with Chelsea. Made a hash of that clearance, my God. So let me bring you the stats pretty quickly. Before I go for a PP break, let me bring you the stats. So this is what we have at halftime. Those of you watching from mobile or your, I'll just enlarge in a little bit. 49 possession and 50. Chelsea have made it to 50-50. That's a pretty good turnaround considering that City almost had 3/4 of the ball in the first half. Chelsea have more shots. 5 shots to City's 3. Have their all-important goal. 2 shots on target to City's 1. And even though Man City have their duels won, but Chelsea have a lot of last man challenges coming in. So that's pretty much about the stats in the first half. What do you think? What do you think went in there? What do you think? What went wrong? Do tell me in the comments. Quick shout out to Label, the apparel sponsor that we have, Orgoda. So if you want, you can go to all the sites that are present. Go for Label. They are the apparel partner for tonight's sponsors. And if you want to sponsor this channel, you know where to hit me up. And if you want to super chat, would appreciate it because all of them are going to charity. So you can see over here, all of them will be going into the Yes Cyclone Relief Fund. So whatever be the amount, 10, 20, 50, 100,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever be the amount, I'll be donating it entirely to the Yes Cyclone Relief Fund for West Bengal coastal areas, organized by Blog Rana Fans of Bengal. So I'll be donating it completely to them. So do play your part. I've done mine. Now I need to take a PP break. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. 3 minutes. Give me 3 minutes. I'll have a smoke as well in between. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Halftime statistics I already brought you in. Some people don't go on questioning my bladder. There's some needs that we have to do. Ajay says Sterling versus Werner is going on. The chance of missing? Both teams have been woeful of their finishing, if not for the Ederson chance. Rudiger has been a monster. It's basically Rudiger versus Ruben Diaz that's going on. Both have been immense. Both have been absolutely immense. What a block. Two crucial blocks by Rudiger. Absolute monstrous blocks. David James with his suit. Should I wear a suit next time? Should I wear a suit next time? Do tell me up in the comments. On a tactical perspective, guys, on a tactical perspective, I think Pep Guardiola needs the defensive midfielder because they are not controlling the game. They are not. Probably the flick wasn't on if there was a central defensive midfielder who would have read that flick. There's one place that ball was going that was through the wide channels. See the joyous Thomas Tuchel, Pep Guardiola. Second half is coming up soon. Mason Mount with the assist, I think. It's been absolutely immense. Absolutely immense. Sterling, Bernardo should be off and Rodri and Aguero should be on. Had to be on. Had to be on. Aguero needs to come on. There is a lack of quality finishing. Shamrat says is absolutely correctly. Bernardo Silva has done nothing. Rodri should be there to allow Kevin De Bruyne his favoured number 10 role behind the striker where he influences the most. Sergio Aguero is needed. Sterling has absolutely done nothing. Phil Foden would do better in that left wing berth. I do believe that Sergio Aguero is needed. One final half and Aguero moment is needed to finish off his glittering Man City career. Aguero should be on. But let's see what Pep Guardiola thinks. He thinks better and thinks different than most of us. Pranav says, get in there, Chelsea. Pranav, where have you been, fam? Where have you been? Chelsea playing some neat stuff. Absolute neat stuff. Absolutely amazing. The internet connection has not faltered. So cheers to Pranav. By the way, this is a soft drink for those wondering. Rick says Guero, Chelsea. Rick wants Chelsea to win. Pep making 5 changes at one go. You cannot write this off, right? You cannot write this off. Bittuda says Chelsea. Everybody is rooting for Chelsea. City also face a problem when they face quality counter-attacking sides. Man United fan, I'll put my collar up. You know, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, tacticless PE teacher, has done it 3 times out of 4 versus Chelsea. 1 draw, 3 wins. 5 cities clearly struggling to catch up to the pace. Shogato, that's quite right considering they don't have a defensive midfielder. So imagine a Rodri being there and Mount couldn't have gotten away with the flick because Rodri would have read that. It's evident. Chelsea hitting on the counter. And I remember Phil Foden saying that it's only Manchester City that can stop Manchester City from winning the Champions League, and that is what is happening. Fernandinho should be there. It's Fernandinho, Rodri, anyone. going with an all-out midfield of, there's complete lack of balance in that team. There's no finisher. There's no complete quality striker in there. There's no finisher. There are runners. There are runners everywhere in the team. Amay, welcome back. Guys, do give Amay, his channel, a shout out. Indian Guy Talks BS. Do hit that out. Do check that out. Big fan of that channel. Pranav, one more goal and shut them off. The post-match celebrations will be going on here, Pranav. I think the post-match celebrations will be going on over here. And as a neutral, it would be amazing. Do share this stream with your friends, with your Chelsea mates. It would be amazing. Teams are coming out for the second half. Reset the timers. Chelsea look vibrant. Chelsea look vibrant from that goal. Crucial goal. Every goal is crucial considering it's right before halftime and Chelsea got that break. City couldn't respond. Now let's see if Pep Guardiola makes any substitutions. Although having them losing Thiago Silva so early with that chance, so definitely would think that Andres Christensen might have difficult, and it's perfect. It's perfect setting for Sergio Aguero to come in. I'll go mad if Chelsea wins. Any fan would go mad if Chelsea wins. Any fan would go mad. Chelsea to kick off on the second half from right to left. Let's see how Pep Guardiola responds. Second half is on. Timers are out. Chelsea kick it off. See what happens. Can Chelsea hold on to this lead? We'll find out as they get the ball rolling. 1-0 on the night. Kai Havertz with that goal. There has been no substitutions, no further substitutions in the start of the second half. Oli Zinchenko. Commentary. There's a difference between watch along and a commentary. If you guys want commentary, I'll do the commentary. It won't match. Let me adjust the settings. Thoda. Oli Zinchenko, the man on frame. Reece James to take the throw in. Playing ping pong. Headed ping pong. City trying to poise. See the numbers in there in the midfield. Trying to squeeze Chelsea. And then play that overlapping ball. Still headed ping pong going, and finally Man City win the free kicks of Cesar Azpilicueta. Take it very quickly. Raheem Sterling. City mean business in the second half. Again City win the free kick. Courtesy Reece James. Come on, if Aaron Wan-Bissaka had been there, that wouldn't have been a foul. That would have been a ball one. Gareth Southgate, I hope you're watching. This is a position where Man City have scored against Man United, but since Thiago Silva is not there, Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, interesting shot. Mendy poised in front of his D box. Chelsea maintaining a pretty high line. Plays the ball in poor ball basically. Poor ball. Antonio Rudiger again in defense. N'Golo Conte basically. City win the goal, Chelsea win the goal kick. Conte is everywhere. Played out shot. Reece James greater than AWP. Umang, by the way, I restricted the Nightbots, changed the Nightbot settings. You can spam emojis again. Nobody will, Nightbot won't be there to take a piss. I edited the settings, so everyone can have a go. City mean business in the second half. Kyle Walker turning on the afterburners, taking on two men. Chelsea defend pretty well. Goes back straight to City. Ilkay Gundogan on the ball. Kevin De Bruyne. Raheem Sterling has nowhere to go. Chelsea win the ball back. Counter is on. City win the ball back. So good at pressuring the opposition. So good. So bloody good. Bernardo Silva scheming as always. Riyad Mahrez plays back to Bernardo Silva. Double winger attack. Bernardo Silva. Back to Riyad Mahrez. Kyle Walker basically puts in a ball in straight to Edouard Mendy. Good collection. Chelsea doesn't seem to give 1 inch of space to those sailors from Manchester. It was a decent ball, but then again, there's no forward in that team. There's no Gabriel Jesus. There's no Sergio Aguero to make that run to capitalize on those balls. All of them are behind the defense. No one gambling. Any one striker gambling out there gets a touch in that ball, and that's 1-1. Chelsea win the throw-in, courtesy Ruben Dias. Okay, almost the ball broke through for Timo Werner. Ederson, calm right now, not making in those mistakes, might prove very costly. 257 passes to 215 for Chelsea, very close. 87% accuracy to Man City's 86%. Very, very close, but Chelsea ahead on the statistic that matters the most. Reece James with a good tackle. Sergio Aguero needs to come on in. Absolutely needs to come on in. Ruben Dias stepping out of defense. City win the ball and Chelsea win the ball, and City might be in a bother spot. But Chelsea do take their time. The counter option wasn't on. And the recycle play back from the defense. Shreyan says, absolutely heartbroken since Wednesday. I feel you, fam. I feel you. So distanced myself from football completely. So couldn't say it earlier, but you did a mammoth job in the final. Did the job even with emotions high. Love and respect. Thank you so much, Shreyan. Means a lot. Means absolutely amazing coming for you. We'll try. As a professional, it's hard keeping away emotions, but since I'm doing this full time, have to do it at all costs. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your love and warmth, by the way. City win a free kick. Good tackle by N'Golo Conte. Great tackle by N'Golo Conte coming in from behind and snatching the ball. City might just be susceptible to a counter the way they're committing men forward. Timo Werner is ready, licking his lips to run down those half spaces. You can see him positioning between defenders. The ball is on. Offside. What a tackle. My God, what a frame, what a tackle. Almost gets there. Reece James cuts the ball off. Tries to send Kai Havertz on his way, but Ruben Dias again in the vital spot. Timo Werner was there. At the moment, it's Kai Havertz goal separating the two sides. City just cannot get a break. Neither can Chelsea in either ways. Pep Guardiola as animated as always. As animated as always. Chelsea win the free kick. Ilkay Gundogan walking a tight rope. He's already been cautioned, challenging in from behind, that malice. He's walking a tight rope, lads walking a tight rope. Kai Havertz is having a decent game. Chose the good game to turn up. Chotuga, thanks for joining in. Update, he has finally figured out the PIP. Chelsea fans in full voice. Chelsea fans in full voice. Guys, those of you watching, I'd appreciate a subscribe to the stream, a like to the stream as well, and do share it with your fans and friends. It'll be amazing having you all on board to chat again. Let's see what Chelsea can do. Ben Chilwell with the set piece. Rolls it in. Nope. Chelsea probably give the ball back to Man City. He's going to restart with the goal kick from Ederson. N'Golo Conte, amazing. 26 likes, guys. Can we reach 35? Can we reach 35 for the night? It's not quite Man City that I expected, the views that we had. City get a free kick. Somebody's gravely injured. Kevin De Bruyne has his wits knocked about him. It's clearly in pain. It's a clash of heads. It's a clash of heads. Antonio Rudiger and Kevin De Bruyne, and actually both of them look very not such a good sight to see. The referee is waving the yellow card. Rudiger wearing the protective mask for his previous injuries, but nasty clash of heads. Purely accidental. Not too much accidental, because Rudiger did that on purpose. Rudiger completely did that on purpose. You sly old fox. Rodri is warming up. Gabriel Jesus is warming up, but still no Sergio Aguero. Not even on his final appearance. Could have been an Aguero moment. It's quite a bad sight, because Rudiger gets up and gets flashed the yellow card. First player in the book for Chelsea. Bhargav says waiting for Pulisic to come on. Bhargav, I think Chelsea have played their cards with Kai Havertz and Timo Werner, but I think Pulisic should be able to see Chelsea through the line with those counterattacks. Chelsea should sell Werner. Who thought he misses like this? I think still there's a Werner goal in this. There is a Werner goal. Kai Havertz and Werner, a full season redemption arc. What goes around comes around. They're very good players, just not clicking. Kai Havertz, the man in picture, the man of the moment. Ederson, bloody mistake, caused that goal. Ederson stayed on line, stayed on his goal. I think never would have been so easy for Kai. Gabriel Jesus looks to come on. Still no Sergio Aguero. Pep has some agenda. City are being extremely dominated. I didn't expect this. However, if you watch the pre-match podcast that we did, we thought when we saw the lineup, we were all lambasted about the fact that there was no central defensive midfielder for Manchester City, and it shows that they are not being able to control midfield. They're being able to press up high, and that's pretty much about it. There's no one to pick the gameplay that Rodri or Fernandinho does so well. Chelsea cut them apart in that goal. See, if a Rodri had been there, Mason Mount wouldn't have got to be able to got in that flick. Maybe a tactical foul, maybe would have cut in position, but Gundogan or whoever was in that position would have been difficult. Kevin De Bruyne is up. Don't want to see someone of a playmaker of his poise as a neutral to go off the pitch. Okay, he has gone off the pitch. He has been substituted. That's a pretty... Two of the most important players for both of the teams, Thiago Silva and now Kevin De Bruyne, off for Man City. You don't want this. You don't want to see this sight. It's very painful. It's very painful. One of the best midfielders in that world football has seen. Raheem Sterling with the armband. Still no Sergio Aguero. This City team probably lacks a leader in there right now, and the leader has just gone off in Kevin De Bruyne. Sad end to the final, going straight down the tunnel. Couldn't expect this. It's very sad to see this happening. Tough route to come back for City. Sterling shouts for handball. Shouts for handball. City come back though. VAR is checking this meanwhile. Nope. It's on the shoulder. Referee says it's on the shoulder. Right here. We'll see. We'll get a better view from this. Ah, not hand. Not hand. It's shoulder. It's shoulder. It's definitely shoulder. Potential penalty check is still going on. I think it's been checked. And there's no penalty. No penalty. City can't get away with VAR every once in a while. They say that still the VAR check is going on. Check over. No penalty. City are dominating, as Bhargav was saying. Need a Pulisic shot from out wide. City are getting frustrated. Phil Foden getting frustrated. No, absolutely not handball. Absolutely not handball. Guys, can we reach 30 likes right now? 7 of you watching, 27 likes. Can we reach 30 likes right now? Mendy to restart play from the goal kick. Chelsea fans, I can understand your nerves, man. I can understand your nerves. Edison playing a risky pass out there. City come back again. It'll be an onslaught till the end of the 90th minute, but Chelsea still hold the advantage. Christian Pulisic is on frame. He is warming up. Might just see Kai Havertz go in. Timo Werner, I think there's a goal in for Timo Werner. There is a goal in for Timo Werner. City are far too exposed, still not having Rodri on. One substitutions made by each side. Thiago Silva going on off due to injury, for both forced to injury actually. Thiago Silva being replaced by Anders Christensen. Almost a ball through there. And Kevin De Bruyne, sad to see him go off such a game. Okay, Chelsea on the counter attack. 3v3 situation right now. Well done by Timo Werner. If Chelsea score, Ruben Diaz, Kyle Walker basically. header back, diving header back to Ederson. Everything they do it in style. Do it in style. City come back. I'm still waiting for Sergio Aguero. There needs to be a climax. There needs to be an Aguero moment. There has to be an Aguero moment. City readying another substitution, probably Fernandinho. Lovely feed by Phil Foden. Loving how Chilwell is moving up and down, very mature. Chilwell has been immense. Has been immense this season as a wing back. Fernandinho coming on because apparently lack and 20. Bernardo Silva coming off. This should have been the substitution right now the opposite way. Bernardo Silva should have come on for Fernandinho at this moment of time, and City are playing it reverse. Christian Pulisic coming on. Bhargav, you were very correct. Let's see who is it for. Is it for Kai Havertz? Is it for Timo Werner? I think Timo Werner is staying on the pitch. I do believe Timo Werner is staying on the pitch. City come again nevertheless. City has to get back on this. There has to be an Aguero moment. There has to be an Aguero moment. For heaven's sake, Manchester City, he is your all-time leading scorer. He's the Premier League's all-time leading scorer for one single club. It is a send-off match. I know his mood as Barcelona, but he would like to win the Champions League and go. And it is the moment. He came on as a substitute in the last game of the Premier League, scored 2 goals. Sergio Aguero, for heaven's sake. City poising. Raheem Sterling with the ball. Back to Phil Foden. City just cannot string the passes in the attacking third. Chelsea win it back. Ben Chilwell. Okay, City are on the Chelsea on the break. Wonderful hold-up play by Kai Havertz. The German duo of Kai Havertz and Timo Werner combining pretty well. Mason Mount in there as well. Oh, that was close. Christensen taking a huge risk. And Dave Azpilicueta playing it out of touch. I'm thirsty. I just sense a goal coming. Either way, I just sense a goal coming. It's not ending 1-0. Oh my God. That was a late one by Jorginho. Timo Werner has been decent. Timo Werner makes way for Christian Pulisic. Kai Havertz up top. That would mean Christian Pulisic through the right, Mason Mount through the left. Kai Havertz in that false 9 role. Probably he stays on because of the goal. There's no redemption arc for Timo Werner. Only Zinchenko looks a relieved man because Timo Werner had been making all those runs and been pulling him out of this position and could not make those runs. Sort of would be very happy, he said Mendy going to score. He jinxed all the way. Match cannot end like this. Come on, Pep Guardiola, the best coach. Cannot make these naive decisions. Man City win a free kick of Reece James. Was fouled a lot basically. Harsh one, but he got that late. Gabriel Jesus is on. City having made 3 substitutions. And probably that is the quota. So no Sergio Aguero for tonight. Because they get 3 slots basically. And City have used up all the slots. Chelsea fans are praying. Love to see the emotions. Absolutely love to see the emotions. Guys, would appreciate a subscribe. Appreciate a like on the stream. Can we reach 50 likes? Would I also love a subscribe for those who are new. Help the channel. Either way, if you're looking to super chat, all of them are going into here, going into charity. You can donate over here. Would be amazing to support the cause. City having played all their cards. Kevin De Bruyne going off. Bernardo Silva going off. And now Gabriel Jesus coming on. City have played their cards. There's no Sergio Aguero tonight. That's a good run by Phil Foden. Phil Foden plays it out wide. Oh my god, what a challenge. Anders Christensen bailing. Cesar Azpilicueta bailing out a tap, what would have been a tap in. Phil Foden pulling the strings in the absence of almost. Story of almost by Man City. What a tackle by Azpilicueta. Choduda says that. Chelsea on the break. Chelsea on the break. And it's not a foul. Won it clean and square. If Timo Werner was there, they took off Timo Werner. If Timo Werner was there, he would have raced past that. Don't know would have he eased the finish or not. Cesar looks, Aspi looks injured. That last ditch, the goal saving tackle might have taken away the rest of the match for him. Looks injured, holding his knee. Not a good sign. Absolutely not a good sign. Had a clash of knees with Gabriel Jesus. Struggling. Thomas Tuchel sat down nervous. Never won this trophy. Came so close last year with Paris Saint-Germain. It's a different outlet altogether. His side are leading on the night. Courtesy of a Kai Havertz goal. His countrymen, Chelsea fans at full voice. Love to see it. Sure, they're tense as well. What a tackle. Could have easily ended up in his own net. Gundogan making that late run as always. Aspi is okay. Resume. City coming on to the Chelsea goals. It's all defense. It's defense versus attack right now. Long ball. Sterling is still there. Holding off Reece James and giving the ball away. Now what can Chelsea do? Nothing. There's no out ball. Timo Werner having gone off, there is absolutely no out ball. Chelsea defending. Another great clearance by Cesar Azpilicueta. He's been a rock. He's been a pretty good servant to Chelsea. It's been nothing short of a legend. Coming from the French league and having such an impact. City are closing in. Raheem Sterling with the ball. Kyle Walker shimmies past one. Puts Jorginho on the floor. Phil Foden. Set it off. Anders Christensen. Mammoth defending by Chelsea. Come on, City. You can get back into the game. 56% of ball possession by Man City. It's all attack versus defense. Game is literally being played on Chelsea's half and they have no out ball. I do feel a Chelsea goal coming in if this keeps continuing and City cannot poise through. Whips the ball in. Chelsea on the break. Let's see what Chelsea can do. N'Golo Kante. Reece James. Chelsea on the break. It's a 2v1. Kai Havertz slips it in. It's a miss. It's a miss. Glaring miss. What a glaring miss. Would have sealed the game right over there. Christian Pulisic. What a chance. What a chance. Christian Pulisic. You finish like Dan James. Mate, you finish like Dan James. They call you Captain America. He's old. You finish like Dan James, man. Absolutely should have been the game close, right, done and dusted. The match was there. Choduda says it. That was the miss. The match was right there to be won. Let's hope that doesn't haunt Chelsea. Phil Foden. Gabriel Jesus. It's hard working as always. Phil turns in the cross. City get the ball back. That City are giving everything at the moment. Fernandinho coming on has given all the balance needed. Chelsea just cannot get away. It should have been the match. I sensed a goal coming, but you finish like Dan James, man. You don't deserve to be playing in the Champions League final. Christian Pulisic was raving on about that he was angry at being benched, and he understands now why he was benched. That 1-on-1 situation, a player wearing the number 10 should have finished that. Should have finished that. The through ball is there. Raheem Sterling. Oh my gosh. City are missing a finisher. City are Ben Chilwell coming up and reading that play excellently. Excellent defending by Ben Chilwell. Gareth Southgate's got a dilemma playing Luke Shaw. Ben Chilwell has. Both have been amazing. Absolutely sublime reading the play there and getting out the ball. City come back. Start to stretch Chelsea, but it's not happening. Playing in the zones, playing behind the spaces, but everywhere you see a deep blue shirt haggling on. There's just no space. Phil Foden can do something here. They just need a moment of magic. Okay, Chelsea are on the break. What can Christian Pulisic do? Retain possession. Rudiger has been the Chelsea defense has been monstrous. And without a Kevin De Bruyne, without a Sergio Aguero, I think it's going to be very difficult with Man City. It's very difficult with Man City. People saying that Bruno Fernandes had a bad game. You see how much City are dependent upon Kevin De Bruyne. Without Kevin De Bruyne, you see where the City was, and then him coming on after that injury in the first half. They say, okay, Chelsea has the ball. Kai Havertz running with it. Trying to keep that ball. Reece James retrieving it. There's just no support in the half line. Now the players are coming up. Neat play by Chelsea. Shot is on and it's soft target. Sergio Aguero is coming on. They had one substitution left. I didn't want. Could we see a Sergio Aguero moment, guys? Sergio Aguero is coming on, and that was a glaring miss by Thomas Tuchel. He cannot believe it. He just cannot believe it. That was the trophy done and dusted over there. Christian Pulisic. Raheem Sterling coming off. Can it be an Aguero? Should they just tell me City made 3 substitutions before? So how come they made a 4th? Was it because of a concussion substitution? If I'm not if I think that's correct, because they made 4 individual substitutions and they have only 3 slots. Okay, can it be an Aguero moment? 15 minutes or almost around 14 minutes to go for the game. Less than 14 minutes. Can it be an Aguero moment, fairy tale that keeps on bringing this beautiful game? Can the sailors from Manchester get the wind and get the directions flowing? And let's see, let's hope that it's a poetic justice that we have on our sides tonight. Get a corner. City get a corner. Ben Chilwell with the block. City have played all their cards. Riyad Mahrez taking the corner. Gabriel Jesus most probably and Sergio Aguero playing together. It's 4-4-2. Phil Foden will be coming off the left. Riyad Mahrez whips it in and expertly defended by Chelsea as always. But City get the ball back in Chelsea's half and they come again. Straight back to Ruben Dias or John Stones probably. maintaining the shape. There's just no way in. There is just no way in. Bad ball. Alright. Mateo Kovacic looks to come on. See the nerves on the Chelsea fans' faces. Quick start attack. City have 60% of the possession. Chelsea have 7 shots to City's 5. 2 shots on target and 1 glaring miss. A lot of glaring misses basically. Jesus, Fernandinho and Aguero. 3 subs for City. Okay. Yeah, I just got that. The 3 subs are first of all Kevin De Bruyne for Gabriel Jesus, Fernandinho for Bernardo Silva, and Sergio Aguero for Raheem Sterling. So the 3 subs, they have played their cards. Chelsea fans are applauding Mason Mount like it's a war hero coming back from a trip to Vietnam and eclipsing all. What a performance by this young lad. Mateo Kovacic comes on to the pitch to see off the game. Play with the 3 as he's signaling. Mason Mount getting the round of hugs and applauses from his fellow colleagues and teammates. And rightly so. He's done his bit. It's up to his teammates. Chelsea on the attack. Just don't have enough men forward to commit. Now they're slowly coming up. Neeraj, welcome to the stream. Gabriel Jesus, as frustrated as always on the floor. Cesar Azpilicueta has been a monster in defense. Again, the same scoreline as the last final. In this time, probably Thomas Tuchel on the winning side. Again, the curse of the debutants in the Champions League final. Tottenham Hotspur didn't win. PSG, first time in the final last season, didn't win. And as things stand, it's the same for Man City. Chelsea on the attack. Ben Chilwell with the tricks and falls down and gets the foul. Pat on the back from his teammates. He's put in an absolute shift. I think he tripped over there. Slightest of contacts. And Chelsea actually have a good set piece over here, and if they can capitalize. Less than 9 minutes to go. And if Chelsea score, it's curtains. Ben Chilwell taking charge of the set piece. Let's see what he delivers. It's cleared out by City. Shot comes in and it's a goal kick. Jorginho with the effort. Running down the pitch and arranging the defense for the onslaught that is going to come. It's all City right now. It's all up to Pep Guardiola to make sure that even with spending billions, you cannot just make a team that wins the Champions League. It's very difficult. Chelsea have been resolute. Chelsea have been monstrous in defense. Not anything has leaked. Even with the departure of Thiago Silva so early in the game, likes of a proper holding midfielder, a proper finisher, might have just cost Man City their inaugural Champions League title in their inaugural Champions League final appearance. But then again, football is a crazy game. As a Manchester United fan, you remember what happened in 1999, right? So cannot write anything off. Let's see where this goes. 9 minutes to go. Chelsea win a free kick right on the halfway line. Jorginho is doing a tiki-taka talk show with the referee. Pep Guardiola is looking nervous. Don't know if he'll end up at Barcelona. Joan Laporta has been rumors there, but he has signed a contract. And I don't think Barcelona can have the finances to buy him out. Chelsea just need to keep the ball over here. Nothing silly, and they do exactly the silly thing. Play a long pass and give it away to Ederson. City start comeback at Chelsea again. Oh, what a horrendous pass! And Edward Mendy saves Reece James the blushes. City fans cannot believe it. Guardiola won't leave before winning a UCL. Sergio Aguero in there, but Edward Mendy saves Reece James the blushes. City come back again. What a pass. What a reverse pass. Five minutes to go till the 90th minute. And there is just no break for Man City. Lady Luck hasn't been on their side. And the Ederson mistake looks like costing sailors from Manchester yet another effort valiantly in vain. All the billions valiantly in vain. As Phil Foden slides to get into the end of the ball, Sergio Aguero with the thumbs up. City fans cannot believe it. It's a game of margins. It hasn't been boring by any slot. Absolutely not boring. Sergio Aguero thumbs up. He's going to Barcelona. But you'd rather go with Champions League winners medal than runners-up silver. City come back. Last push. Less than 4 minutes to go for the game to end without extra time. City need to push. And they get a goal kick. Chelsea get a goal kick. Sergio Aguero cannot believe it. Tuchel is just animated, man. Chelsea fans on the stream are all quiet. All have gone quiet. The fans in the stadium are as cheering them. The emotions are so high. City fans are crying. Tuchel is so animated. Chododa says it quite perfectly. Stack versus defense right now. And it's Guardiola, it's your 4D chess move. What do you do? Chelsea fans in full voice. It's Porto, but it's the bridge. It's full voice. City fans remaining silent for the moment. Good to see so many fans back. It's part of football. It's an aesthetic which we could not go away with. Somebody gets a yellow card. Probably Gabriel Jesus for murdering Kai Havertz. Most probably Phil Foden. That was rash. That was pretty rash. Kai has kept his cool all right. Look at those young Chelsea lads. Like, what a turnaround for Thomas Tuchel. What a turnaround for Thomas Tuchel. If he can get hold of this, stay hold of this. From where he was, finishing in top 4, getting to the Champions League final again. Roberto Di Matteo, it repeated, took part after, and it's the same thing all over again. It's the same thing all over again. Kai Havertz redemption arc. Chelsea in the attack, they can seal it right over here. Ben Chilwell. Clever pass. Chelsea rather keep the ball. Ben Chilwell trying to buy the foul out there, but Kyle Walker too strong and the referee too much poised to actually not award that. Final moments, guys. Final minute of the 90 as we look forward to added time. It's now or never, Man City. It's now or never. One Brazilian scored from a corner a few days back, a Brazilian goalkeeper. Let's see if Ederson has his plans on his own if City do get a corner. City rushed right across the box. Almost. A matter of almost. City, it's just not looking like the day. But Phil Foden actually. Tuchel really uplifted the whole team. Really good effort. Next season will be delicious. With Tuchel having the signings that he has and having the Champions League inaugural medal from where Chelsea was. Absolute unreal turnaround. Unreal. How much gets time added on? 7 added on minutes. 7 minutes. It's a bit unfair for Chelsea fans. They want the game over right now. 7 added on minutes. It's the end game, guys. It's the end game. What have you got, Pep Guardiola? It's your move. 7 added on minutes. They've got a free kick, which they take quickly and short as expected. Kevin De Bruyne is missing. Sergio Aguero cannot get on the ball. City are poising. Chelsea have been immense and they win the ball. Up for a counter. 2v2. And they win the free kick. Well played by Chelsea. Absolutely, you have to applaud them. You have to applaud them. Kai Havertz has been monstrous. Hold up play. City just nobody gambled with that ball. Nobody gambled with that pass. Matter of almosts. Just almosts. Chelsea on the attack. City get the ball back. They're running on burnt fumes right now, Man City. The way they have played. Still, this is the difference between a champions side and the champions mentality. Let's see what City have got. Can they force this game into extra time? Or can Chelsea get away with another goal? City have all the ball, all of the ball. They can have all the ball in the world. But it's the score, is the statistic that's on the top left of your screen, the match you're watching, that counts the most. Kai Havertz still being the match winner. City whip the ball in. And they get a throw in. Nervy times. Being as a neutral, even I'm excited. I understand the nerves by Chelsea. They need to hold on a bit more. All the Chelsea fans in my friends list or in my subscriptions will be wilding. Last 5 minutes. Less than last 5 minutes. Ederson coming out to halfway line to jive in that ball. It's all what City have to do right now. Nothing is breaking for Man City. Chelsea with a resolute defense. Looks like the luck is out of Manchester. Now Chelsea have a moment to counter. Intelligently, N'Golo Kante wins the free kick. Tuchel as animated as always. Tuchel will be unbearable, but then otherwise I'd have to see Pep gloat. It's a no-win situation for United fans. G-Bugda taking the piss out of both the fan bases in one statement. Classic banter. Looks like the luck is out of Manchester, lads. Looks like the London Lions are the ones that are roaring at this moment of time. Looks like the sailors didn't have the wind in the sails. Just like the mammoth Titanic just took one deep blue iceberg to pierce them. And one pink gentleman to actually raise the facts that he is as the horrendous of defense. City doesn't even have a fan base. What are you playing at? Some Man United fans have gone over to Man City. City win the throw-in. It's now or never, Manchester. It's now or never. They call themselves the pride of Manchester. They're not even the pride of the field right now. They're a more one-man team than Man United with Bruno Fernandes. I thought that was in. That's a collision of heads. Nothing breaking for City. Chelsea gloating, glooming and gleaming in winner's embrace right now. They'll take all the time, they'll take all their patience, and they'll take all their worth. And at the end of the day, they'll take back the gold medal back to Stamford Bridge. City fans cannot believe it. Chelsea fans out of belief. They are in dreamland. 2 minutes to go. Ederson launching it deep, and Chelsea get a throw in. Ederson has been woeful. City have been woeful. Like Phil Foden said, it was just Manchester City who could stop Manchester City from winning this. And without a proper holding midfielder in the ranks, without a proper goal scorer, a finisher, Gabriel Jesus, can there be one last shot? Dude, they say Manchester is blue. Right now, things aren't even in their shade of blue. Getting out-blued. How does one get even out-blued? City feeling the blues. And Chelsea rocking on to that music. It's a ricochet. It's a ricochet. Oh, so close. Mendy stood there. Couldn't do anything. Almost. Oh, that was an inch away. It's just not City's night. 30 seconds to go. Till Chelsea fans are wilding. City's ship looks to have sunk the mammoth Titanic. The well-built Titanic looks to have... The history has repeated itself, guys. History has repeated itself. 3 times in a row. 3 semi-final debutants for the UEFA Champions League, and 3 have gone down. 10 seconds to go. Man City, what have you got? Nothing. Edouard Mendy gloats in the ball. And it's Chelsea! The final whistle has blown. Chelsea have won the UEFA Champions League. Man City have lost. Congratulations to Chelsea. They are the champions of Europe. What a turnaround by Thomas Tuchel. What a match. And this is something that will go down in the history books again. And there's the match. Pep Guardiola outclassed, out-tacticsed, because he was his architect of his own destruction. Thomas Tuchel, see the emotions. Olivier Giroud, Kepa, all of them. Congratulations, Man City. Sergio Aguero, a story of so close, yet so far. It start again with Barcelona. Man City, you cannot win everything. Cannot win everything. It doesn't work like that. Congratulations, Chelsea. It's full time. I need to edit the stat. Look what it means for Kai Havertz. Has been blundered, battered. The first has happened. All the Chelsea fans are wilding. All the Chelsea fans would be gleaming. The trophy is coming back to the bridge. London Bridge has stood up. The Titanic of the sailors from Manchester has sunk, and it is all painted blue. Chelsea are the champions of Europe yet again. Zinchenko can't believe it, but Thomas Tuchel, see the man who was outclassed by Bayern Munich last season. And then again, the mettle that he has shown, total respect for the man. The mettle that he has shown, absolutely immense. City, I know that this is too close yet so far. Same again with what United happened. But then again, Pep Guardiola, you just destroyed the chances of winning all by yourself. And then again, podcast with Neil was lucky for Chelsea. Was amazing for Chelsea. Final game of the season, the London Royal Blues come out on top with a Kai Havertz solitary goal in the first half. Chelsea's name on the trophy yet again. 2012, 2021. Chelsea are the victors of the Champions League yet again. But guys, where do you think that City lost the match? Do you think that if that was the cause, that it was Pep Guardiola all over again? It was Pep Guardiola's fact to decide not to play a striker, not to play a holding midfielder, and that one flick by Mason Mount, if a Rodri was there, or perhaps if a Fernandinho was there, you wouldn't have had that flick. Pep Guardiola's arrogance lost him the title. Tuchel's humble. Even though we question tactics, this is a final worth remembering for Chelsea. The way they were, credits to Lampard for making the signings. Everybody is wilding right now. Such scenes. As a neutral, it has been splendid covering this match. Where are the Chelsea fans? Calling out all the Chelsea fans. Everybody is wilding. Pep Guardiola was talking about that if he won the Champions League, he'd give his medal to his daughter so that he can give it to someone who hasn't touched the title. And that's overconfidence for you. That's so absolute overconfidence for you. Good Tel Clasico, not the Tel Clasico. City fans are crying. Wasn't Aguero not going to leave City till they won the UCL? Blank statements all over again. I think he wouldn't have left. It's a decision by Man City to actually not renew Aguero because the wages and the age and the injury was catching up. I think it's a mutual decision by both of them. Barcelona at the moment are ripping in free deals from Flipkart like coupons that they have won from a lottery. Wijnaldum, Depay, probably Aguero done, and probably a few more to come in. Let's not make it about Barcelona. It's Chelsea's night. It is Chelsea's night. And this is a historic night to remember. Thomas Tuchel won't be sleeping for a week. Ben Chilwell is amazing. The loss to Leicester has been redefined. The loss, all the heartbreaks, all the pain that they have gone through has been rewritten, and they go home with the Champions League trophy under the belt. All the players would be amazed. It's a story of the rabbit and the tortoise and the turtle. City, for all their hustle and hassle, could not get in at all. And Tuchel, with his whatever he calls it, Tuchel ball, has made wonders. Cheers to Chelsea. Congratulations on your win. It's a moment to savor. It's a moment to enjoy. It's a moment to live in. Because these nights don't come in. These nights come at a premium. And these nights come at a cost. With the joy of victory or with the heartbreak of coming in second place. These nights come with a cost. I'm sure all of the Chelsea fans in watching over here will be watching soon, or are celebrating right now, or crying right now. I'm sure. It's amazing. Tuchel dated German managers are actually doing great all over. Absolutely. Hansi Flick last time. Tuchel so close, yet this time again. Julian Nagelsmann reaching the semi-finals. City need to take a hard look at themselves. City really need to take a hard look at themselves. The trophy is being presented. Chelsea fans are absolutely wilding. Absolutely wilding. Thiago Silva cannot contain it. So close for him last season. Had his fair share of distances with Thomas Tuchel. And he wins the trophy under him. Immense display. Don't know if it was his last game for Chelsea. I don't know if Chelsea have renewed him. This was immense. Feels so sad for Gundogan. Twice on the losing side. Thomas Tuchel is wilding. He is wilding. We'll be back with the post-match. Do enjoy the PP break. Don't go away. Coming back with the post-match and the trophy celebrations. Just give me some time. Okay, we're back as the live celebrations on board go on board. Man City with the silver medal, so close, staring at the trophy that has eluded them. Pep Guardiola yet again, not being able to deliver that all-important Champions League trophy. Has been immense in the league. Then again, this is something that is so close yet so far. Chelsea winning again. Scored early in the first half, and that score remained. Defended with all their might. See the silver medals that are coming up. You see City fans. It's a moment to rebuild. Again, Neil says that Pep will now spend a yearly subscription of 599 million again. That is bound to happen. Harry Kane probably going on to City. That's something we dreaded. That's something they'll go again. Zinchenko cannot hold his emotions. You don't want to see someone in this state at all. My mic got stuck. At all. Tuchel is amazing. Is amazed by the proceedings that are going on. What a match. What a turnaround by Man City. But let us actually go back to the proceedings of things. Where did Chelsea lose this? Where did Man City lose this match? Where did Man City lose this match? To give you some perspective, Chelsea put in their game plan from minute one. Chelsea knew what they were going up to, what they're going up against. Even with the lineup that Pep Guardiola put in, they knew they would get dominated. They knew they had to defend deep. What's important that they did not defend in a high line and give City that breaking space. They always defended deep, always defended close to their goal, and they came up with it. 3 or 4 counters the score could have been 3-0 or 4-0 if Chelsea had converted all the chances. City could not get a chance. Even though if they created chances, they were nowhere near to finishing them. Not a sniff. Andres Christensen, Azpilicueta was amazing. Was absolutely amazing. Ben Chilwell reading all the play. This Chelsea team, like I said, it's a matter of mentality that they wanted it more. They absolutely wanted it more. Amazing scenes. Kurt Zuma, so happy. Feels happy when you see a team winning. As a neutral, love to see these emotions. Gather all of them. You put them in your back pocket, in the diary of memories that you call life. And when you look back, you'll remember this night. They'll remember this moment. And it will be as a dream etched on to a lifelong struggle of paths. Should have started Azpilicueta with the trophy. City should have started with Rodri. Should have. There has been no question. Celebrations are on. Love to see it. Chelsea, the winners of the UEFA Champions League 2020-2021. A night of fairy tales, and probably the reign of Tuchel has just begun, and it will keep on growing. Premier League would be an interesting onslaught next season. Premier League would be even more difficult. City would be spending, United would be spending. Liverpool already opened their accounts with Ibrahima Konate being announced a day before. So it's a good watch, and it's a fitting climax to the end of the club football season. It's a fitting reward to the hard workers, to the pain, to the joy, to the blood, to the sweat and the tears that have been put in by the squads. Some matters of so close yet so far. And then again, this was the last stream of the club football season, and going out on a high. Thank you for all those who have joined in. Thank you for all of those who have made this stream a success, this channel a partial good growth, partial good start. We'll be back with club football in August. Till then, the Euros are there. We'll be doing watch-alongs. We'll be doing the podcast for them. But till then, Chelsea fans are so much wilding. This channel is lucky for Chelsea fans. They've won so many. They've won so many matches. And then again, Roberto Di Matteo, Thomas Tuchel. Absolute scenes over here. With this, we draw the conclusion to a season that has seen a lot of ups and downs, that has seen a lot of changes happening. that has seen a lot of managerial merry-go-rounds. Some have been prepared to be sacked but have turned it around. Some had almost been sacked but still delivered the trophies. Some were unlucky, fell on the hammer. The ones come in, especially Thomas Tuchel, has won the golden goose of club football that is possible. Chelsea are the champions of Europe. Man City the champions of England. The London side has the bragging rights, and that will continue. Premier League would be all again. Podcast with Will Neil will be back next season with all the glitz and the glamour of the Premier League, the La Liga, and all the important matches of the Champions League, the Europa League, and especially the Euros that are coming in. Thank you for joining in this watch along. It's been immense having you all. Anyone still watching this, if you want to donate there's the number. Will go all to charity, to the Yes Relief Fund, to Coastal Bengal. Thank you. That's what I've got to say. Chelsea fans, it's your night. It's your dream. It's the moment that you've all craved for. 2 Champions League titles. Still behind Manchester United. Come on. Still behind United. Best club in the world for a reason. Liverpool fans will bombard me. But with that, this is your boy Neil for Netflix Football with the watch along. It's been a hell of a season. Started at December. All this channel, all the love and warmth that you have given me, I think that you've got it back. Chelsea winning the trophy. And then again, it's a season of ups and downs as a United fan. It was difficult not going home, but finishing this season with silverware. But I hope that, so this says, what an ironic moment. Tuchel sacked for losing his last year. Absolutely. And he comes up with the trophy this time. I'll keep the stream to a premium over here, and we'll meet again very, very soon. The Euros are coming up. Stay tuned to this channel. Thank you for supporting. Do share, like, and subscribe as always that you've shown me. Love bringing you all the content. See you pretty soon. This is your boy Neil signing off, going on to the abyss with the dreams of coming back and being even more better next season, like all the clubs that are planning. It's a time of pondering. It's a time of hassling. It's a time of diving into the deep. And let's meet up very, very soon. Let's hope the pandemic is up and I can do live sessions with you guys. And let's hope that it's all a matter of moments that is just remaining for the world to heal. Till then, Chelsea fans, it's your night. Congratulations again for winning the Champions League. This is your boy Neil for Netflix Football. Wishing you a good night and see you very, very soon. Bye bye for now.